How do you get here? He's not a tour guide.
He belongs to the tour guide that's in front of us on a big tour that has quite a few people. And he just decided to wait, but he's a little confused. He thinks the guy's coming out here, but he's actually a pretty smart dog. He probably just came in here because it's cool. There in the ceiling, you see this white stripe going right through here? Yeah. That is your first quartz vein that they hit. Now they knew they're going to hit it here because it extends all the way to the surface. They checked it out in the surface. They found out that it did in fact have the correct gold content to do a successful hard rock gold mine. That's what we got going on here. Hard rock gold mine. So when they hit it, they're going to follow it in either direction in what are called drift tunnels. These tunnels drift back and forth going wherever the quartz vein goes. Now there's 200 gold mines in a 2 square mile area. They're literally side by side. One boundary starts where the other one stops. So you always have to know where you are in relationship to your above ground boundaries. Because if you go too far to the west or to the east, you'll be underground on your neighbor's property. He's a gold miner also. He doesn't want you taking his rock. Probably call you a claim jumper. Now the tunnel we're in right now is a transport tunnel. This is a tunnel they ran the little carts on. And you can see it's engineered so it's going slightly uphill towards the interior of the mine, slightly downhill towards the exit. They put that downhill slope on it so they could push the wagons in empty, fill them up in here, and then go downhill full. That's why they're sloping downhill that way. Were there any questions? Okay, just as long as you can make out this stripe right through here, that's kind of a white rock versus the gray rock. The gray rock's ocean bed rock. This is that magma product that brought up the quartz. Okay, watch your head.
Nice.
Oh wait, I do have one more Wyatt.
Get down.
You know if anybody actually died?
Oh.
Yes, well, one person died and then
And do you know why?
Do
you know about those like holes in the walls where they blow TNT?
Oh yeah.
And then they have to get in those holes?
Yeah.
Because it protects them from the explosion. All the way through. Why? When you see those holes in the wall or no? When they blow like this, like when you see giant.
Keep going. Keep going, Joshua.
It means. I know, it means like when they blow TNT up to make the mine shaft farther, they get in those holes so they don't get hit by. Oh, here's one. Yep. And this is like a little.
Yeah, they were just coming through because they're on the tour in front of us and they probably got claustrophobic or something, which I know.
Stop talking now.
Okay, be quiet or I'll lose my voice. Okay, what we're looking at here in this little side tunnel is called a geological fold. And it is visual evidence of that movement that took place 250 million years ago when the whole floor of the ocean went.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, yeah, you got layers of ocean bed rock going this way, going this way. It's buckling and folding. You can see the movement recorded right there. Now, when we talk about ocean beds flipping upwards and going up thousands of feet, this happened in geological time. This wasn't a big, disaster movie kind of event where, dinosaurs are flying off the cliffs and stuff. This is just slow moving rock moving about the speed that your fingernails are growing. That's how fast most rock masses move when they are moving.
When you know how like they blow up TNT in mines, is this where you go if you don't want to get like hurt by the
It could.
explosion?
That's one of the places you could go. This is similar to a jump hole, and those are the kind of places they went. It's just out of the way of the main noise that would come shooting down the tunnel. Now, they did not use TNT in our gold rush. It wasn't even invented till somewhere around World War I. But they used gunpowder, which is different. Dynamite was actually invented by a guy named Mr. Nobel. Have you all heard of the Nobel Peace Prize?
No.
He felt so bad about inventing dynamite because he thought it would be used for something peaceful. And the first thing it was used for was for throwing at each other during World War I. So he felt bad. He took a lot of the money he made from that invention and started a fund known as the Nobel Peace Prize. He was a chemist, and he's the one who invented dynamite. It's very unusual.
What are the holes for?
They're probably peeking back there to see if it changed. You can see the quartz vein. It's about the little white stripe, or there's two of them. An inch-wide quartz vein is not going to make enough money in 1870s when gold's only $20 an ounce. So the miners looked at that. They said, no, thank you. We don't want to go that way. And they took off once again, heading that way. But the quartz vein in that direction is about 18 inches. Here it's only a couple inches. So it just didn't look profitable. So they only went in about 3 or 4 foot, and then they stopped. Were there any other questions? All right, let me get ahead of you. It is that for the wagon to go on. Okay.
How come we don't go back there?
Well, we don't go back there on the tour because there's a very large stope back there. We're going to see another stope up here. But a stope is a big hollowed out area where they're actually doing the gold mining. And since they loosened a lot of rock, it's not the safest area to be in.
Why is there a tent back there?
There's a tent. Is there someone back there?
No, there shouldn't be a tent back there. I don't know what's
Well, there
back
is a tent back
there. A tent. Okay, well, I'll find
there. Or
out.
an orange
Yeah, there's probably just some kind of thing to keep people from going back there. I don't think anybody camping in there.
That's creepy. Maybe the little